Chers étudiants et participants à la formation, bonsoir à vous tous et bienvenue au dernier cours de la formation apprentissage de la langue anglaise pour les débutants avec le cours. Dans le cours, vous apprendrez simple past tenses, present perfect tenses, prépositions de classe in, on, at, demander et donner des directions. Et dans le huitième cours, vous apprendrez les adverbes, les conjonctions, les modules et le super simple. Accordons maintenant la parole à Dr. Swad. Dr. Swad, la parole est à vous. Vous pouvez commencer votre séminaire.
Hello, thank you so much, my dear colleague. Welcome, my dear students. Hello, everyone. Welcome to online English training session. Lecture 7, Learning Outcomes. So, as you see now, by the end of the lesson, the students will be able to, 1, make statements and short answers with regular and irregular verbs. 2, you will learn about simple past tense and present perfect tense. Then the students will be introduced to prepositions of place. So are you ready? Let's get started. Part 1, simple past. So in this part, we're going to learn about the structure of the simple past tense, the affirmative form, the negative form, question form, irregular verbs, and regular verbs. Hello, Afswa. Thank you. So in the simple past, there are 2 types of verbs. As you see here, type 1, regular verbs. Examples, we have play, played, watch, watched, study, studied. And regular verbs always end in ed. Irregular verbs, here we have 3 examples. Verb to go, simple past, went. Verb to see, simple past, saw. Verb to sleep, simple past, slept. So the irregular verbs don't end in ed, and they have irregular terminations. Okay? Past regular verbs form. Okay? So here we have I, you, he, she, we, you, they, plus verb, here the verb watch, plus ed. Okay? So here, as you see, we have watched TV, played soccer, studied English. We say, I studied English, you studied English, he studied English, she studied English, he studied, you, they studied English, okay? So here the same verb for all subjects. I continue. Past now with regular verb forms, okay? Here we have verb to go. So went. So I say I went to the park, for example. You went to the park. Another example. So she saw a movie. Another example. They slept late. Okay, so these verbs are regular. Okay, so we have, as you see, the same verb for all subjects. I continue. So we use the simple past with action that started and finished in the past. Examples: I went to the beach last Sunday. Okay, so here, as you see, you have the verb in the simple past here, went. So it's the verb to go. You have this last Sunday. So last Sunday, so this time expression indicates the simple past. Okay, so the action here finished last Sunday. Okay, example number 2, she bought a new car yesterday. Okay, so simple past verb bought. The infinitive of the verb here is the verb to buy, so it's an irregular verb. And we have an action that started and finished in the past. Time expression that indicates the simple past is yesterday. Okay. Example number 3. Marcos read a book last week. So here again we have verb to read in the simple past, read. Okay, so the action started and finished in the past. You have a time expression that indicates the simple past tense last week. It's okay. Let's continue. So here you have the time expressions that indicate the simple past tense, ok? Donc ici, les indications du temps qui indiquent le passé simple. Donc, regardez ici, donc, we have yesterday, ok? Hier, donc, yesterday, so the day before today. Example, Laura ate yesterday. So here, yesterday, so it's a time expression that indicates simple past tense. Okay. Last now, last. Okay. Example, last Monday, last summer, last week, last month, and last year. An example, my father and I went to the park last week. Okay, so here last week is the time expression here that indicates the simple past. Now we have ago. Example, 1 day ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 10 days ago. Example, so my dog died 3 days ago. Okay, let's move on. Simple past, negative form. Okay, so example, you have I didn't, we say did not or didn't go to the park. You didn't see a movie. She didn't sleep late. We didn't, for example, study English. You didn't watch TV. They didn't go to the park. Okay. Here you have I didn't go to the park, and we don't say I didn't went to the park. Okay, so concerning the negative form of the simple past, you have did here, didn't, sorry, didn't, plus, of course, the infinitive form of the verb. Okay. Hello, Abdu. Thank you. Let's continue. Simple past question form. You have here, look at the rule. You have did plus here I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, plus verb. Example, did you go to the park? Did she watch TV? Did you study English? Okay, so here you have yes or no questions. Okay, example. So, did she sleep late? You answer yes, she did, or no, she didn't. Did you watch TV? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Did they study English? Yes, they did, or no, they didn't. Okay. We say, did he watch TV? So this is correct. You have did plus he here plus verb. Okay. He watched TV. So of course, question form is not correct. Okay, because here, as I said, you use did plus subject pronoun here plus verb. Okay, the verb takes the infinitive form. Pay attention now. The affirmative sentences, okay? Example, they went to the park. She saw a movie. So, verbs in the past only in affirmative sentences. Negative sentences, they didn't go to the park. She didn't see a movie. So here, verbs go back to the base form, okay? Didn't or did not already indicates past. Interrogative sentence. Example, did they go to the park? Did she see a movie? So here verbs go back to the base form. You have did already indicate past. Okay? The question doesn't not necessarily start with did. Okay? Examples. A, where did you go yesterday? B, I went to the shopping mall. Okay, so here, as you see, we have a question. So in the simple past, okay, here we use where, which indicates place. We're asking about place. Another example. So, what did you do last weekend? I ate pizza and watched TV. Okay, so what? We use add to ask, of course, for specific information. Okay, now let's practice. Okay. Complete the spaces with the respective affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences, okay? So, take 5 minutes, okay? And think about the answers.
Pour ceux qui veulent participer à l'exercice demandé, vous avez 5 minutes. Pour participer, vous pouvez participer en écrivant sur le chat ou bien en levant la main pour prendre la parole. Merci d'avance.
Yes. Hello, Abdou.
Ok. Excusez-moi, Abdul Adham, la parole est à vous.
Hello, we can answer the question.
Bien
Yes.
sûr.
Okay, the negative form. I didn't sleep late yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Vacation. Did I sleep late yesterday?
Good. Good answers, Abdou. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are welcome.
Ok, pour ceux qui veulent participer, veuillez soit lever la main, soit écrire sur le chat. Omar Youssef Ali, la parole est à vous. Omar, la parole est à vous. Je crois que passons aux autres étudiants. Abdul Adham.
Teacher,
Yes, you
Ah.
can.
Omar, la parole est à vous.
the sentence affirmative.
Huh?
I want to school.
Affirm. Yeah.
Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Did I go to school?
Okay, so let's check your answers. So affirmative form, I went to school. Okay, good answer. Questions. So did you go to school? Okay, so did you go to school? So here you have the question and the affirmative form, I went to school. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Someone else.
Ok, merci pour votre question. Pour les autres étudiants, pour ceux qui veulent participer, soit lever la main, soit l'écrire sur le chat. Nous attendons vos réponses. Qui participera? Qui
Example
répondra?
number 3.
Abdul Adham, la parole est à vous.
Did you study English? In the affirmative form, you study English. Affirmative form. Negative form, you didn't study English.
Mm-hmm. Let's check the answers. So affirmative form, I studied English. Okay. Negative form, I didn't study English. Nice. Thank you.
Merci pour votre question, Abdul Adham. Nous prendrons maintenant Ahmada Saroumaya. Ahmada Saroumaya, la parole est à vous.
Yeah. She eat pizza.
Affirmative form.
Yeah, I say she eat pizza.
Are you sure about the answer? Simple past of eat is it eat?
Ate.
Yeah, good. Okay, so she ate pizza. Question?
Did she eat pizza?
Okay, let's check now. She ate pizza. Okay, good answer. Did she eat pizza? Okay. Good. Thank you.
Merci
Let's
pour votre
continue.
présentation, Ahmada. Pour les autres étudiants, où êtes-vous? Aswaf, vous voulez pas participer? Bonsoir, Abdo, Karim Ahmada. Ça va. Abdo, Karim Ahmada, si vous voulez participer, veuillez s'il vous plaît lever la main ou écrivez la réponse sur le chat. Ça va bien. Donc, qui à la phrase Bob and watch TV last night, qui voudrait le transformer en forme négative et en forme interrogative. Ok, Ahmed Saroumaya, la parole est à vous. Ouvrez-moi le micro, s'il vous plaît. Ah, d'accord. Abdelkarim Ahmada, veuillez s'il vous plaît lever la main si vous voulez participer la prochaine fois, d'accord? La parole est à vous maintenant.
Ok, d'accord. Faut m'excuser parce que c'est maintenant que je suis en train d'arriver. Donc,
Pas de problème.
je sais pas comment les choses se...
D'accord, d'accord. Donc, prenons Ahmada Saroumaya. Ahmada Saroumaya, la parole est à vous. Ahmada Saroumaya.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Robin didn't watch TV last night.
Mhm.
Did Robin watch TV last night?
Okay, let's check. Negative form. Ruben didn't watch TV last night. Question? Did Robin watch TV last night? Thank you. Good answers. Let's continue.
Ok, qui aimerait participer? Veuillez s'il vous plaît soit lever la main, soit écrivez la réponse sur le chat. Qui voudrait participer? Autre Ahmada? Allez, courage, les autres. Hein?
Do I continue?
Continuez, vous pouvez continuer. You can continue.
Okay. Mark saw a movie last week.
Mhm.
Mark didn't see a movie last week.
The negative form, sorry, what did you say?
Mark didn't see a movie last week.
Didn't see.
Yeah, I say that.
Okay, so let's check the answers. Okay. So affirmative form, as you see here, Mark saw a movie last week. And negative form, Mark didn't see a movie last week. Okay. Well done. Thank you so much.
Aswaf, Mark see a movie last week.
Yeah.
Ok, merci pour votre réponse.
Okay. Good answers, my dear students. Okay, let's move on now to question number 2 now. As you see here, check the sentences that are correct and correct the wrong sentence. Okay. So take 5 minutes. Think about.
Ok, chers étudiants,
Yeah.
vous avez 5 minutes pour réfléchir et pour répondre à cette question. Pour répondre à cette question, vous pouvez répondre à cette question soit en levant la main, soit en écrivant sur le chat. Donc, qui aimerait participer à cet exercice? Veuillez soit lever la main, soit écrivez-le sur le chat. Vous avez 5 minutes, d'accord? Donc, les 5 minutes viennent de terminer.
Are you ready? Okay.
Ok. Commençons par Madame Maya. La parole est à vous. Madame.
Okay. I think 2 and 3 is true, but I correct this number 4.
Let's start with the first sentence. Okay. Would you like to read sentence number 1?
Yeah, I didn't went to university yesterday, so we need to say I went to university yesterday.
No, sorry. I said so. Let's read the sentence, the question again.
La question est répondez est correcte ou bien n'est pas correcte. Et si on n'est pas correct,
First one is correct.
corriger la phrase. So correct, check the sentences that are correct and correct the wrong sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Ok, commençons par la première phrase. Qui voudrait participer? Mohamed Abdallah, la parole est à vous.
First one,
Mohamed
I
Abdallah.
didn't go to university yesterday.
Ok. La réponse de cette phrase est correct or wrong.
Je n'entends pas bien, je ne sais pas pourquoi.
Vous devez voir les phrases. Répondez sur correct or wrong. C'est-à-dire répondez sur vrai ou faux. Si vous répondez sur vrai ou faux et corrigez la phrase qui n'est pas correcte. D'accord?
Ok.
Ok.
Première question est faux.
Is it correct?
D'accord, ok.
La correction, c'est que nous devons dire I didn't go to university yesterday.
Excellent. Okay, excellent answer. Okay, let's check now here. I didn't go to university yesterday. Example number 2, someone else.
Omar Youssef Ali, la parole est à vous.
The example number 2 is correct.
Okay, let's check. Correct. Good. Let's continue. 3.
Ok. Qui aimerait participer? Veuillez soit lever la main, soit l'écrire sur le chat. 3 is correct, that's what. Docteur? 3 is correct, that's what. La réponse, that's what.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so example 3 is correct. I ate pizza last weekend. 4.
Ok, qui aimerait participer? Veuillez soit en écrivant sur le chat, soit en levant la main. La parole est à vous.
Moi?
Oui? Vous n'avez pas levé la main?
Oui, j'ai levé la main. La phrase, la question numéro 4 est faux, donc mais c'est déjà corrigé.
No. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. We need to say, did she play soccer with her friends?
Okay, let's check. So you have affirmative form, okay, here. She didn't play soccer with her friends, or she played soccer with her friends. Let's continue.
Qui aimerait participer?
5.
Okay. Qui aimerait participer? 5 is false. That's what. Quelle est la réponse correcte? That's what. What's the right answer?
Okay, sentence number 5. Who wants to answer? I read the example here. Susan and I drank beer yesterday. So Susan, so you have a mistake. So the simple past of the verb drink here is drank. Okay. Voilà. Six.
Qui aimerait participer, soit en levant la main, soit en écrivant sur le chat. Ceux qui voudraient participer. La phrase numéro 6. Mohamed Bedja, vous voulez essayer? Is not correct. That's what. Ok, quelle est la phrase?
Example number 6, so is correct. Okay, you have there to see in simple past. So this sentence is correct. Okay, let's move on to example number 7 now. 7.
Oumar Yasoupali, la parole est à vous.
The seventh sentence is a false.
It's false. What's the right answer?
The phrase is false. The correct is I didn't work yesterday.
Good answer. Let's check now. So I didn't work yesterday. Okay. Example 8.
Qui aimerait participer? Vous pouvez participer soit en levant la main, soit en écrivant la réponse sur la chat. Personne? On choisit au hasard? 8 is correct. That's what. 8 is correct. Abdul Karim Ahmada. OK. Les autres? OK, nous avons deux étudiants qui ont répondu c'est correct. Asfat et Abdul Karim Ahmada.
Okay, nice answers. So here you said that sentence is correct. Okay, so let's read again. So did Marcelo bought a car? So here you have did plus the base form of the verb and not the infinitive, the simple past of the verb. Okay, so this sentence is not correct. Okay, let's correct here. We say, did Marcelo buy a car? Okay, so after did, the verb takes the infinitive form. D'accord? Okay, so number 8 is not correct. Okay. So thank you very much for participating. Let's continue now. So here you have an easy way to learn the irregular verbs. Okay. So you have group 1, okay. The base form of the verb, bring, simple past, brought, past participle, brought. Buy, bought, past participle, bought. Okay, you have the meaning here of these verbs Here you have photos, okay? So catch, caught, caught, fight, simple past, fought, past participle, fought, teach, simple past of the verb, taught, past participle, taught, think, simple past, taught, and past participle, taught. Group 2. You have base form, begin, simple past, began, past participle, began, okay, meaning start. Drink, simple past, drank, you have an, past participle, drank, you have un, okay? Ring, rank, rank. Run, you have past simple, run, past participle, run. Sing, simple past, sang, past participle, sang. Pay attention now. So you have swing, swang, swang, swim, swam, swam. Group 3. Draw, simple past, draw, past participle, draw. Fly, simple past of the verb, flow, past participle, flown. Grow, simple past, grow, past participle, grown. Know, simple past, knew, past participle, known. Throw, you have throw, simple past and past participle, thrown. Group 4. Verb cost, simple past, cost, past participle, cost. Cat, cat, cat. C'est-à-dire couper ici. So, heat, the simple past of the verb to heat is heat, and past participle is heat too. Okay? Hurt, simple past, hurt, past participle, hurt. Put, past simple, put, past participle, put. Then you have verb to read, you have simple past, read, and past participle, read. Group 5. Verb to be, simple past, was or were, past participle of the verb been. Verb to bite, simple past, bit, and past participle, beaten. Drive, simple past, drove, past participle, driven. And here you have the meaning. Eat, simple past, ate, past participle of the verb eaten. Fall, simple past, fell, past participle, fallen. Give, simple past, gave, and past participle of the verb is given. Okay? Again, so here you have verb to ride, simple past, rode, past participle of the verb ridden. See, simple past, saw, and past participle, seen. Take, simple past, took, past participle, taken. Write, simple past of the verb. Wrote, past participle. Written. Pay attention now. Here you have a verb to forget, simple past. Forgot, past participle. Forgotten, c'est-à-dire oublié ici. Next, group 6. So you have verbs ending here in D. Okay, so like build. The simple past of the verb to build is built. Donc ici, la terminaison T. Past participle, donc T. Terminaison T, so build. Okay. Land, simple past, land. Past participle, land. Sand, simple past, sand. Past participle, sand. To spend, past simple. Spend, past participle. Spend. Group 7, you have verb to verb. Simple past of the verb. Past participle, burns. Dream, dreamt, dreamt. Learn, learned, learned. You have lose, lost, lost. Hear, heard, heard. Group 8. So here you have become, simple past, became, past participle, become. We continue. Come, simple past, came, past participle of the verb, come. Group 9. So base form, pay, past simple, paid, past participle, paid. Say, simple past, said, past participle, said. Group 10. Feel, felt, felt. Keep, simple past, kept, past participle, kept. Meet, simple past of the verb met, past participle, met, to. Sleep, simple past, slept, past participle, slept. Pay attention now. So not exactly the same, but also in this group you have feed, simple past, fed, past participle, fed. Group 11. Verb to break, simple past, broke, past participle, broken. Choose, simple past, chose, past participle, chosen. Freeze, simple past, froze, past participle, frozen. Speak, simple past, spoke, past participle, spoken. Still, you have the past simple, stole, and the past participle, stolen. Wake, simple past, woke, past participle, woken. Now, not exactly the same in this group, but also in this group. So you have shine, simple past, shown, past participle, shown. Group 12 now.
Docteur,
Yes.
désolée de vous couper votre parole, mais il y a un étudiant qui demande la traduction des verbes de l'anglais en français, si cela ne vous dérange pas. Merci d'avance.
Sorry, I can't hear you very well. Donc,
Il y a un étudiant qui demande la traduction des verbes en français.
ah, d'accord, ok. Une question? You have a question? Yeah?
La demande est de traduire les verbes en français.
Ah, d'accord. Pas de problème. Déjà, vous avez donc ici les photos. Regardez donc ici. Donc, you have the meaning here of each verb. So you have a photo for each verb, okay? Par exemple, ici, find, okay? C'est le verbe trouver, okay? Past simple, found, past participle, found, okay? Get, got, avoir. So have, had. Donc ici, verbe to have, c'est le verbe avoir, d'accord? Hold, held. Leave. So here you have the simple past, left, and the past participle left. Verb to leave, c'est-à-dire quitter. OK? Quitter la salle, par exemple, OK? Ici, you have the photo, for example, here, as you see, donc regardez la photo, exit. OK? Made. Donc, regardez la photo. Sell. Donc, ici, c'est donc, the opposite of sell is to buy, c'est le verbe. Ici, c'est-à-dire vendre, OK? Simple past of the verb sell is sold. Past participle, sold, okay? And the meaning, as I said, so, vendre, okay? Sit, donc, simple past, sat, past participle, sat, like sit down, s'asseoir, okay? Asseyez-vous, s'il vous plaît, for example, okay? Next, you have stand, stood. So for both past simple past participle stood, okay? Like stand up. Tell, told, dire. Win, c'est-à-dire gagner, ok? Donc, simple past won, past participle won, ok? I won the race, for example. Next, group 13 here. So, simple past did and past participle done. I did my homework, for example, c'est-à-dire faire. Go, ici go, c'est le verbe aller. Okay, simple past went, and the past participle is done, okay? Example, I went to school, okay? Where? So, simple past, wore, past participle, worn. Porter, c'est le verbe porter, okay? Okay, nice. So, this is concerning the list of irregular verbs, okay? So, here, as you know, so you should learn by heart the list of regular verbs, okay? So you should learn them by heart in order to be able, of course, to speak correct English. It's okay? Il faut bien apprendre par cœur la liste de verbes irréguliers. C'est très important pour faire une bonne communication en langue anglaise. D'accord? Donc, il faut bien l'apprendre. Okay, now let's move on to talk about here. As you see, part 2, present perfect, okay, or past simple, that's the dilemma, okay. So, the present perfect tense, okay. The form of the present perfect is subject plus have or has plus past participle of the verb. Okay, so this is the form of the present perfect tense. Uses now, donc, the present perfect tense connects the past to the present. Okay, so here, as you see, it connects the past to the present. So I mean, the action started in the past and continues up to the present. Example, Anna has. Here you have has. Anna is the subject. Auxiliary verb has, past participle of the verb study, studied at Santa Monica since 2012. Okay, so here the action didn't finish. It continues up to the present. So the action started in 2012 and continues up to the present. Okay, so there is a result in the present. So the result is more important than the moment in which the action happened, okay? Example, I have eaten a sandwich. So the result, I am not hungry. So here we have a result in the present, okay? Also, so the present perfect, okay, here indicates repeated actions at different times. Okay, let's explain more. My mom has been to Canada 3 times. Okay, so here you have repeated action at different times. So you have 3 times. Okay. So again, the present perfect, of course, indicates life experiences. Example, I have never eaten Thai food. Okay, or I have never driven a car. Okay, so here I'm talking about my life experience. I have never eaten Tunisian food. My best friend has already lived in Paris. Okay, so the present perfect indicates unfinished time. So you have the chance to change things. Example, so here, I haven't visited my grandmother this week. But I can, of course, visit her this month, here, this year. Okay, so this morning, today, okay. Present perfect 2 indicates recently completed actions. Example, so the time is not specific. The baby has just woken up. Okay. Let's move on. So the structure of the present perfect, as I said, is formed by, you have the subject pronouns, I, you, we, they, plus have he, she, it, plus has, plus past participle of the verb. Okay. For example, play, simple past played, past participle played. Find, simple past, I found, past participle, I found to. Choose, simple past, I chose, past participle, I chosen. The negative form of the present perfect. So in the negative form, we use the auxiliary verbs have or has plus not. Example, so here you have haven't or hasn't. So I, you, we, they, plus haven't, he, she, it, hasn't, plus, here you have examples, closed, driven, eaten, left, told, drank. Sentence, the kids haven't finished their lunch, okay? So here you have the kids, okay, the subject, auxiliary verb here, haven't, past participle of the verb to finish is finished, okay? She hasn't, sorry. So she hasn't cooked dinner yet. So negative form here, as you see, she, subject pronoun she plus auxiliary verb hasn't in the negative form. Past participle of the verb to cook is cook. So it's a regular verb. Interrogative form. So in the interrogative form, we use the auxiliary verbs have or has before the subject. So here you have the auxiliary verb has plus I, you, we, they. Has plus he, she, it, plus here the verb, so closed, driven, eaten, left, told, drank, was plus question mark. Okay. Example. So Jay left a message to me. So this is the interrogative form of the present perfect. Here you have the auxiliary verb has plus here you have Jane, the subject plus past participle of the verb here. So leave left. Okay. I continue. Present perfect or past simple. Let's practice now. Are you ready to start? Let's practice. Okay.
Si vous êtes prêts, vous pouvez affirmer cela en écrivant sur une septième.
You have 1 minute for each sentence, okay? Quiz time. Choose the best option. 1 minute for each sentence.
Ok, vous avez 1 minute pour répondre à la question et choisir les 2 réponses. Pour ceux qui veulent écrire la réponse ou bien répondre à la question suivante, veuillez la réponse soit en levant la main, soit en écrivant sur le chat.
Are you ready now? Let's start.
Okay. Ahmad had eaten. We have eaten. Ok, la réponse, c'est la deuxième, have eaten. Ce sont leurs réponses. The second option, have eaten.
Let's check the answer. So the right answer is 8. Okay, so we use the simple past here, okay? Because we have an action in the past occurs at a definite time, okay? Mentioned. So we use the past simple to describe it. Example number 2.
Ok, vous avez 1 minute pour répondre à la question, répondre entre les 2 réponses. Vous pouvez répondre soit en écrivant soit en levant la main pour vous demander la parole. D'accord? On attend de vos réponses.
Have you finished it?
Ok, l'une minute vient de passer et Abdelkarim Ahmed
Has
second
fired?
option. As well, the first option, fired. Donc, nous avons deux différentes réponses. As well, fired
Okay.
et has fired Abdelkarim Ahmed.
Yeah, good answer. Has fired. Okay, why? So here we have an action occurs at undetermined time in the past. Okay, so the present is preferable if the past simple is used. The tense will sound incomplete. Okay, I continue. Example number 3.
Également, pour répondre à cette question,
Ici, vous avez le verbe avoir, d'accord? So, we need the simple past or present perfect for this sentence. So,
Abdelkarim Ahmed had the second option. OK. Les autres? Aswaf, Omar? Has had the first option. OK. Donc, nous avons différentes réponses.
okay,
Abdelkarim Ahmed had et Aswaf has had.
okay, let's check the answer. The right answer is had. Okay, donc simple past here. You see, Richard had. Okay, so had lots of problems when he was at the office. So simple past, I explained why. So here we have the past simple is used when an action, as you know, occurs in the past at a determined time, even when the time is not mentioned directly. Okay, so here you have during the time he was at the office. So we have a determinate time. That's why here we use the simple past tense. I continue. Next example.
OK. L'exemple suivant, vous avez une minute pour répondre. Veuillez soit répondre soit en levant la main pour prendre la parole. En attente de vos réponses. OK. Omar? Nous n'avons pas vu jusqu'à maintenant vos réponses. Mohamed? Aswad? OK. Omar, salut. OK. La parole est à vous.
Chris has slept lot for the last several weeks.
D'accord. Donc, la réponse est sept également.
Okay.
Ahmad.
Are you ready? Let's check the answer.
Ouais.
Perfect. So the correct answer is has slept. Okay. So here we use the present perfect. Why? Pourquoi? So the present perfect is used, as you know, to describe actions that repeat from a certain time in the past. Okay. And here, as you see, so you have last several weeks. Okay. So we use here present perfect because we have an action that repeats from a certain time in the past. Okay, nice. Okay, I will move on now. So here, next example, you have where or have been.
Ok, vous avez 1 minute pour répondre à la question suivante et choisir entre les deux réponses where or have been. Pour répondre, vous pouvez répondre soit en écrivant sur le chat, soit en levant la main. Abdelkarim Ahmada, where? Ok. Les autres? Donc, le temps vient de terminer. Les minutes viennent de s'écouler. Nous avons plus de réponses. Abdelkarim Ahmada, where? First option. Docteur?
Let's check the right answer now. So where is the correct here option? Simple past. So we use the past simple to describe finished actions. Okay. So here the action no longer happening or true in the present. Okay. So simple past tense. Okay. Thank you so much for participating. Let's continue now. Let's see the differences between the simple past and the present perfect. Donc, c'est la différence entre les deux. Past simple. So, we use the simple past, okay? Okay, when we have one action at a determinate time in the past, okay? Or we have a finished action in the past. Example, we had a great time at the park yesterday. We lived in Miami for years before we moved. Okay, so here the actions finished in the past. Now the present perfect. So here you have one action at indeterminate time in the past. So here look with the simple past we have a determinate time in the past. Present perfect, you have undeterminate time in the past. You have an unfinished action in the past, and you have actions that repeat from a certain time in the past. Okay? So, Here you have examples. I have had a great time with Cecile. Okay. Example number 2. Sue has worked here for 1 year, so she is our best employee. You have unfinished action in the past here. 3. We have jogged every night after work for the past 2 weeks. So you have actions that repeat from a certain time in the past. Okay. So I continue now part 3, 4, and since. So we use since to express the beginning of the period of time of an event. And we use for to express the length or duration of this event. Okay. So look at this example. Since. So here he has studied since 2 o'clock. So you have 2 o'clock. So here, since, as I said, so it expresses the beginning of the period of time of an event. Okay, so he has studied since 2 o'clock. Example number 2, 4. So he has studied for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, so here 4 indicates length or duration here of time. Okay, and both for and since are used, of course, with the simple present. Sorry, with the present perfect tense. Okay. Part 4 now, prepositions of place. Okay. Let me explain now this part in more details. Okay, so prepositions of place: in, on, at. At. So you have a specific point or location. So example, at the airport, at school, at university, we say. Social events like at a conference, at a party, at a concert. Expression at home. Next, in, preposition in. So we use it, of course, for example, when we talk about enclosed spaces. Enclosed space. Example, in class, in my bedroom, in her bag, in the kitchen, okay, in the living room. So all of these are enclosed spaces. Okay. Here we use it with cities, countries, or towns. Example, in Rome, in Dubai, for example, in Tunis, okay? You have countries in USA, okay? In Commerce, in Egypt, okay? In Manchester, for example, in Madrid, and so on, okay? Transport, where you sit. Example, in a car, you say in a taxi, in a truck. I continue. Preposition on. So you have surface. For example, you say on the table, on the wall, on the floor. Rivers, coasts, lakes, water. For example, on river, Thames or lake. Means of communication like we say on the internet, on TV, on Facebook, because all of these are means of communication, okay? Transport where you can stand or walk, like on a train, on a bus, on a ship. And fixed expressions here, donc here you have fixed expressions. We always say on a farm, on the left, on the right, c'est-à-dire à droite ou bien à gauche, on holidays. Okay, all of these are called fixed expressions. Okay. More examples. Here, the ball. So, où est le ballon? So, where is the ball? Okay, so here, the ball is in. Look here, it's in. So, you have enclosed space. The ball is on. So, you have a surface on the floor. Okay, so not like this here you have in because it's enclosed space. Here it's on. So, because you have a surface, okay? It's under. Sous. In front of. Opposite. Next to. Behind. Between. Entre. Ici, entre, okay? Here you have on the corner. On the left, on the right. More examples. So here, behind, between, in front of, above, in, under, c'est-à-dire sous, ici, beside, near, à côté, on, okay? Movement now, you have across, through, under, over, à travers. Okay? Okay, nice. Now I move on to this part now, 5, asking and given directions. Places in town. Bank. This is a car park, parking. This is a church. This is a cinema, cafe, a library, hospital. A museum. This is a park. This is a police station, a post office, a railway station, a supermarket, shopping center. This is sports center. A swimming pool, zoo, school, airport, restaurant, hotel. Traffic light. Donc ici, regardez les feux. Traffic lights. Street or road, la rue. Roundabout, rond-point. Zebra crossing. Pavement, c'est-à-dire trottoir. Okay. Now, asking for directions. Okay, so to ask for direction, you say, for example, excuse me, c'est-à-dire pardon, is there hotel near here, or is there a school near here? How do I get to the police station, for example, please? Or how do I get to the restaurant, please? Or you say simply, where is the restaurant? Where is the post office? Given directions now, you can say turn left, like here the photo. Go straight on, voila. Or go along, turn right, take the second turning on the right, go straight on at the roundabout, turn left, right at the roundabout, go past the, turn left, right at the traffic light. Okay, so this is the end of this lecture. I mean lecture 7. Okay, so do you have any questions?
Pour ceux qui ont des questions, s'il vous plaît, soit levez la main, soit écrivez sur le chat. Donc, personne a des questions?
What did you learn today here? Today we talked about in this lecture simple past, present perfect, prepositions here. Yeah?
Very okay. Okay. Ok, je pense qu'ils n'ont pas de questions. Que les étudiants et participants n'ont pas de questions.
Is it okay for you? Okay. Okay, so it's
Yes,
okay.
okay. Tout va bien chez eux.
Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to lecture 8. Lecture 8 now. Learning outcomes. Okay. So, are you ready? Let's get started. So, in lecture 8, you will be introduced to part 1, adverbs, B, conjunctions, and C, modals, okay? 2, you will learn about future simple tense. Okay, let's start with part 1, adverbs. So what is an adverb used for? As you know, so we use adverbs to describe a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Example, how does she sing? She sings beautifully. Okay, so here you have this adverb describes here the way how she sings. Okay. Example number 2. So how fast does he run? So he runs very fast. You have the adverb very fast, c'est-à-dire rapide. Okay. Next, is the new student nice? Oh, yes, he's really nice. Okay. Types of adverbs. You have adverbs of manner, like quickly, slowly, easily, okay, facilement, rapidement, okay, lentement. Adverbs of frequency, you have always, toujours, okay, ou bien jamais, you have always, usually, never. Adverbs of place, like outside, nearby, towards. Adverbs of time, like yesterday, tomorrow, now. Adverbs of certainty, like definitely, probably, or maybe, and so on. Adverbs of degree, like very, really, quite, and so on. Possession in a sentence now. So you have possession at the beginning of a clause. For example, suddenly the phone rang. So here you have suddenly is an adverb. Maybe I'll go for a walk. Meet possession now next to the main verb. For example, I always exercise before work. He was probably late for the interview. Okay. And possession now. So here you have the adverb at the end of the clause. Okay, the adverb is always, of course, here as you see, written in red. Okay, so you speak English well. So well is an adverb. They ate dinner quietly. Okay. Watch out. So never place an adverb between a verb and its object. Example, say, I like very much tennis, but you say, I like tennis very much. Okay. Okay, so here you have the adjective slow, adverb slowly, angry, adverb angrily, angry c'est-à-dire fâché, easy, facile, so adverb easily, gentle, gentil, gently, careful, okay, and the adverb is carefully. You have adjective plus ly, okay? Here you have the adjective and we add ly, terminaison. Regardez la terminaison ici. Donc, j'ajoute toujours ici ly, okay? Spelling rules. So, if a word ends in y, donc si vous avez la terminaison ici du mot y, so change, on va changer l'y to an I et j'ajoute donc ly. Example, so you have noisy, noisily. OK? Donc, regardez la terminaison y. The adverb is noisily, OK? Easy, easily, angry, angrily, OK? So we change the y to an I plus ly, okay? So this is concerning the spelling rules. Example, he answered the questions easily. More examples, gentle, gently, simple, simply. So here you have if an adjective ends in LE. Donc, regardez la terminaison ici, donc terminaison LE, like gentle, simple. Okay? So, change into LY. On va changer, donc, regardez la terminaison LY. Okay? Gentle, gently, simple, simply. Okay? He simply told me to leave the room. You have basic, basically, tragic, tragically. So, if an adjective ends in IC, donc regardez la terminaison ici, donc IC, IC. We add, donc j'ajoute A, double L, Y. Okay, so basic plus A, double L, Y, basically, tragic, tragically. Example, it was a tragic death, or here you have, he died tragically. Okay. Irregular adverbs. Donc, these adverbs are irregular. So, fast, the adverb is also fast. The adjective hard, the adverb hard. Late, adjective, adverb late. Early, adjective, so adverb early. Good, adverb good. So, sorry, the adjective good, the adverb well. Okay. Are you ready to practice now? You have activity now, so take now 5 minutes, okay, to do this activity, okay? So find the adverb. You have the adjective. So give me the adverb for each example, okay? So take 5 minutes. Think about.
Donc, pour ceux qui veulent répondre à cette question, vous avez 5 minutes pour répondre à cette question. Vous pouvez la répondre soit en écrivant sur le chat, soit en levant la main pour répondre. Donc, les 5 minutes viennent de terminer, je pense. Pour ceux qui veulent répondre, qui veut répondre aux questions suivantes?
Are you ready? Example number 1.
Ok. Oui. Quickly. D'accord. Softly. Quickly. Angrily. Slowly. Nicely. Okay. Quietly.
Okay, so let's check the first list. Okay, here you have the answers. So soft adverb, softly, quickly, angry, angrily, slow, slowly, nice, nicely, quietly. Okay. Good, Afswa. Thank you for participating. Let's continue. Second list. Wants to answer?
Je crois que nous prendrons par hasard. Mohamed Medja.
Mhm.
Ok. Mohamed, la parole est à vous. Répondez, s'il vous plaît, à la liste de questions. Mohamed, répondez à la liste des questions, s'il vous plaît. La parole est à vous. Ok, pas de problème, vous pouvez l'écrire sur le chat. Mais je suis en train de réveiller ceux qui ne participent pas jusqu'à maintenant. Vous comprenez? Ok, nous allons voir vos réponses. Où ils sont? Calmly, easily, perfectly. Okay. Politely. Badly. C'est pas grave, Mohamed, vous pouvez écrire vos réponses sur le chat. Hardly.
Okay. Let's check the answers. So, calmly, easily, perfectly, polite, adverb, politely, badly, and hard. Okay? So, as I said, so hard is an irregular adverb. Okay, so Well done, Afswa. So, but you did mistake here. So, hard is irregular. So, adjective, adverb, hard. Okay. Third list now.
Ok. Assoif a répondu jusqu'à ça. Oui. Simple. Simple. Good. Oublie. Ok, les autres. Abdelkarim, vous voulez pas participer? Hein?
Okay. I
Ok.
check. Let's check the answer.
Clearly. Ok.
Public, so adverb publicly. Sad, sadly. Careful, carefully. Good, so here, faites attention, so good, it's a regular here adverb, so here, well, okay. Fast, fast, and clear, clearly, okay. So check your mistakes, please. Okay, I think now you master the English adverbs. Thank you for participating. Let's move on to part 2, conjunctions, okay? Les conjonctions. So let me explain this part for you. So all of these words and many more are conjunctions. Okay, you have examples here, or, and, before, or, and, okay, although, nor, until, and, since, where, okay. So let's take a closer look. So, what is a conjunction? Donc, c'est quoi la conjonction? Conjunction is the name for those common words that are used to join parts of sentences, okay? Also, conjunctions may be used to begin certain sentences. So, there are two different types of conjunctions: coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions, okay? So, conjunctions sometimes work in pairs and are called correlative conjunctions. So, conjunctive adverbs are also frequently used to provide logical connection in sentences. Okay? So, coordinating conjunctions. So, here vous avez les conjonctions de coordination. So, these conjunctions are 7 very common words. They are very small, made up of 3 or fewer letters. Okay, so when to use each coordinating conjunction? The reason? So to communicate addition, so we use and. To communicate contrast, we use but or yet. To communicate a result or effect, we use so. To communicate a reason or cause, we use for. To communicate a choice, we use or. To communicate a negative choice, we use nor. Okay? And we use them between two independent clauses. Examples of coordinating conjunctions in sentence. Example number 1. He only wears striped ties and polka-dotted bow ties. Okay, so here, as you see, and joins, vous avez la coordination entre here two words. Example 2, so the shoes were not blue suede nor black leather. Okay, so here you have nor joins two phrases. 3. It wasn't a costume party, yet many came dressed as literary villains. So yet joins two independent clauses. More coordinating conjunctions, you have to communicate additional information we use. Consequently, furthermore, however, indeed, moreover, nevertheless, and we use them between two independent clauses. I continue. Subordinate conjunctions now. These conjunctions are used to express relationships between the dependent and independent clauses. Okay, so sorry. Here you have a reason. So regarding time. So subordinate conjunctions. Here you have after, before, once, since, until, when, whenever, while. To communicate reason, we use as, because, or since. To communicate result or effect, so we use in order that, so that, to communicate condition, okay, if, so even if, unless. To communicate contrast, we use although, even though, so, whereas. Regarding location, so here we have where, wherever. Regarding choice, you have there, and whether. I continue now. Relative conjunctions. So relative conjunctions are two separate conjunctions that are often in sentences together. Okay, example, both or and. Both maroon and gray accent nicely. Either or, so you have I like to wear either pants or cutoffs. Neither nor, example, neither the shirt nor the jacket fit. Not only that, not only one button fell off, but all of them. You have whether or, example, whether or not you wear nice clothes, you have to wear clothes. Not so much as, example, it was not that his clothes were flamboyant so much as they were florid. I continue. So, conjunctive adverbs. So, conjunctive adverbs provide connection and transitions that clarify or limit the meaning of words. Okay? So, when to use common conjunctive adverbs? To communicate addition, for example, also, furthermore, besides. To communicate contrast, example, however, still, nevertheless, instead, otherwise. To communicate comparison, example, similarly or likewise. To introduce a result or summary, like, for example, therefore, thus, consequently, accordingly, hence, then. To indicate time, example, next, then. Meanwhile, finally, to communicate emphasis, like indeed and certainly. Okay? Okay. Now let's move on to part 3. You have modal verbs. Here, should. We use should for advice. Have to for responsibilities. Not have to for not required, and must for obligation. Okay. Let's see more details here. So, should indicates advice or recommendations. Okay, example. So should is used for advice in the present. The structure is as follows. Subject plus should plus base verb. Example. You should eat healthy food. C'est-à-dire, il faut, d'accord. You should exercise every day. So here you have an advice, okay? Now you have negative advice. So it's common to use should to give negative advice. In this case, we add not, okay? You have subject plus should plus not plus base verb. You shouldn't smoke. You shouldn't eat too much candy, okay? Have to now indicate responsibility. We use have to express responsibility or necessity, okay? Subject plus have to plus base verb. Exemple. We have to get up early. Donc, ici, c'est une responsabilité, ok? Ou bien une chose nécessaire, ok? She had to work hard yesterday. They will have to arrive early. Okay? Donc, ici, vous avez des responsabilités. Okay? The negative form of have to expresses the idea that something is not required. So, it is, however, possible, if so, desired. Here you have subject plus don't or doesn't plus have to plus base verb. Example, Martha doesn't have to wear uniform. You don't have to arrive before 8. Must do here indicates obligation. Donc, l'obligation ici, we use must to express something that you or a person feels is necessary. It is generally used for strong personal obligations. Donc, ici, vous avez une chose obligatoire, d'accord? Donc, subject plus must plus base verb. Example, I must finish. Donc, ici, c'est une obligation, d'accord? I must finish this work before I leave. You must use a mask if you go out in the lockdown. D'accord? Donc, ici, vous avez des choses obligatoires. Must not, donc ici, prohibition. Okay? So, the negative form of must expresses the idea that something is prohibited. Okay? So, this form is very different in meaning than the negative of have to. You have subject plus mustn't plus base verb. Okay? She mustn't use such horrible language. Example 2. You mustn't play with fire. The children mustn't go in the street. Okay? So here you have something prohibited. Vous dites par exemple, il est strictement interdit. D'accord? So we use mustn't. Okay? I move on. Last part now in lecture 8. As you see here, future simple, okay, or will future. Warm up. So, you will live a long and happy life. You won't be rich. You will have 2 children and a dog. You will not get married. Will I be healthy? Will I fall in love? Will I get a better job? Will we live on Mars? So, all of these are called predictions, okay, and promises in the future. So, future simple. So we can use the future simple to talk about predictions and promises in the future. Okay, promesse donc. Signal words or les indications du temps, you have tomorrow, next week, next weekend, a few days, weeks, or years later. Okay. The affirmative form of the simple present. Sorry. So, the affirmative form of the simple present. So you have of the future simple, sorry. You have will, okay? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they will stay at home. Okay? So you always have subject plus will plus infinitive without to. I will stay at home. You will stay at home. Example, you will stay at home. I will stay at home. Okay? You always have will plus infinitive without to. Okay? Negative form now. So the negative form, you have will not. Okay? Example, I will not travel this summer. Sorry. You have subject plus won't or will not plus infinitive without to. Interrogative form, you have will plus subject plus infinitive without to. Example. Okay, here. Will you go to school in June? Or when will you go to school? Okay, so here we have will plus subject plus infinitive without to. Or you have question words when plus will plus subject plus infinitive without to. Here you have examples. So, when will you go shopping? Answer, I will go shopping next Monday. What will you do next Monday? I will go shopping next Monday. Who wants to play any concerts this summer? So answer, Billie Eilish wants to play any concerts this summer. Okay. So now this is the end of this session. Do you have questions? Your questions now? Question time?
Pour ceux qui ont des soit en levant la main. Donc, qui ont des questions? Personne? Avant de terminer cette formation, car ce cours est le dernier cours. Mais ne vous inquiétez pas, nous répéterons cette formation, Inch'Allah, dans le trimestre prochain, vu l'autre demande de l'apprentissage de la langue anglaise pour les débutants. Et nous discuterons sur l'horaire convenable. I have no question. Ok, Aswa. Pour les garçons, personne d'entre vous a des questions à Dr Samira? Vous avez autre question? D'accord, à la fin, les participants et les étudiants d'avoir assisté à ce séminaire et j'aimerais également infiniment remercier Dr Sourad pour son temps. Dr Sourad, voulez-vous ajouter quelque chose à la fin de cette formation?
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much here, my dear students, for joining this training session. Thank you for attending my lectures. Thank you for your motivation for participating. Thank you for everyone here. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Donc, c'est infiniment vous tous. Nous insistons que si vous avez des questions, vous pouvez les poser maintenant avant la fin du séminaire et avant la fin de la formation. Vous pouvez, pour ceux qui ne sont pas inscrits sur le formulaire, veuillez s'il vous plaît vous inscrire pour recevoir votre certificat de participation à la fin de cette formation. Vous pouvez également le compte officiel de l'université sur les réseaux sociaux pour savoir les dernières actualités et les derniers détails concernant l'inscription, les formations, les ateliers de travail et également les séminaires. Et bien sûr, l'inscription est accessible à tout le monde. Toutes nos formations et tous nos séminaires et ateliers de travail sont accessibles à tout le monde. Merci à vous tous et à la prochaine.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you.